Dripping all over me. Hey everyone, so I just did a review on Lush's Angels on Bare Skin, and if you want to see that you can click right there and I will post that video for you. But right now I am going to do a trial and review of 24 karat gold mask. So I have heard that this can be done with milk or with honey, so I'm actually gonna try both. So in this bowl I have 2 teaspoons of honey, and in this one I have 2 teaspoons of milk. So we're gonna put some powder into each of them, and then I'm gonna do half and half. So let's go ahead and get this started. I'm gonna open this up. This is a resealable pouch. I got this from AliExpress. I talked about it in one of my AliExpress hauls. I think it was the face haul, obviously, because it's full of the face. Oh, can't get it open. Oh my stars, this is not a joke right here. There we go. I think that was way more painful than it should be. All right, so I'm gonna start by putting a teaspoon into the honey. And then I'm going to put a teaspoon into the milk. That's a lot more, but that's okay. Okay. So I'm going to start stirring up the milk. I've got a brush here, so I'm going to stir it. So it's kind of thick. It's I would say kind of pancake batter consistency. So that's the milk one. Let me mix up the honey one. Okay. So it really doesn't smell like anything really. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and paint it on. I've got a mirror just off camera. I don't know how much of this I can see without my glasses on, but we're gonna give this a go. I'm starting with the honey on this side. Dripping all over me. Okay, there we go. I'm pretty well painted. It says to leave on 15-20 minutes, so I'll come back and see you guys in 15-20 minutes. Okay, so it's been 15 minutes, and the side with the milk, you can see where it's darker is where it hasn't completely dried yet, but where it's really light, it has dried. It is incredibly stiff. It's very stiff. The honey side has just melted off. I don't know if you can see all this. It has just melted and just dripped. So it's all over the place, but it's okay because honey is water soluble, so I'm not worried about the honey. I have a washcloth and a bowl of water here, so I'm going to start taking this off. I'm just going to squeeze water all over my table. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, let's ugh. Good grief. so as you see, that came off pretty easily, not too bad. I do kind of have gold flakes all over me. It looks like I have gold glitter on my face. And I'm a little sticky. So I'm gonna go like splash some water on my face. I'll be right back. Okay, so I splashed some water on my face, so that got rid of any little flecks I had left. So let me just take a look and feel and see what we see different. Okay, so the honey side is much, much softer. This side is kind of dry and very tight feeling. The pores look nicer on this side. They're bigger on this side, but they look really good and clean. So that's nice. But yeah, the difference is this side feels really nice and soft where the honey was. And on the milk side, it's very tight and kind of itchy. Not like, you know, like rash itchy, but it is very tight. This side I could just walk off and leave it like that. I wouldn't, of course. I would put my oil on it. But this side is really nice and supple, like very, very soft, very supple. And this side feels much drier. So I guess it depends on what you're going for. This side is much tighter. This side is much softer. The pores are smaller on this side, but they look really good and cleaned out on both sides. So that's nice. My nose doesn't really look any different. The pores on my nose are not terribly different. I feel like maybe the honey side looks more red, but I may have been scrubbing more at the honey side. Although this side was dried on, so it took a little more effort to scrub off this side. So, and you can see this side is definitely more shiny because it is so dried out, and this side is nice and matte and looks really nice. So I think if I did it again, even though it is messier, when I do it again, even though it is messier, I will do the honey, because honey has a better effect on my skin. I really like the antibacterial properties of it, and it is very, very moisturizing. So I really like the way the honey feels, especially when I use that Angels on Bare Skin ahead of time. So this side feels really nice. And this side, I don't really see any difference in any wrinkles under or around my eyes on either side, but it does say to do it 2 to 3 times a week. So, you know, maybe the tightening effect of this would have a tightening effect on your wrinkles with the lactic acid from the milk. So 6 in 1, whatever it is that you are looking for, those are your 2 options with the milk and the honey. So I hope you enjoyed this, and let me know, leave me a comment below, let me know if you use the milk or the honey and which one you liked better. You could also do it with water, but I figure if you can use a liquid that gives you more vitamins and, you know, better things for your skin, might as well do that. So if you use water, milk, honey, or anything else, let me know below and I will give that a try next time. And until then, bye guys.